Excited to have Ehren Tool here as our very first artist in residence. This is a program that we started thinking about during our strategic planning process at the Art Center. It was really about connecting the two parts of the Art Center, the seeing part and the making part. The Palo Alto Art Center really celebrates the seeing and making of art. That's our unique value proposition. Not only are we a place where you can see an exhibition, but you can also make art in our studios. And the idea was to create a space that connects those two parts of our identity and our programming. Originally we were looking at ways to engage the community and have an artist actually work with community members. And one of the first artists that we thought about was Ehren Tool. Ehren is deeply committed to ceramics. That's the work that he does. And the Art Center has been doing ceramics ever since we opened in 1971. We loved Ehren's process, and we loved the idea of Ehren working with veterans in the community, honoring their service, and honoring the Art Center's commitment to ceramics for so many years.
In school I started making cups and making art about my experiences in the '91 Gulf War. I just wanted to get it out, and there was some where even just highlight the weird little discrepancies or the places where military and civilian cultures collude and collide, right? Like they made trading cards, like baseball trading cards for the '91 Gulf War. They made video games called Gulf War I and II. The gas mask that I wore, thinking that the air was poisonous, they made into a toy for children ages 6 and up. I'm a little claustrophobic and freaked out wearing a gas mask, but that's the gas mask I wore. And now it's a toy for kids. But it wasn't a game, and even just this little stamp is a really kind of emotional image for me. So it was a personal thing trying to get my own stuff out, but then since the other wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, now my story is overlapping with other vets and going forward and backward, Vietnam and Korean War vets, a few World War II vets I've been able to make cups for. But it's just a way, hopefully for vets and their families or people that care about the vets to get closer by talking and sharing stories through the images on the cups. I'll borrow people's military insignia, like this is my cap, eagle of an anchor. I'll press that into clay, make a mold, and then give the person whose insignia that was a cup with that insignia on it. And then if folks have pictures or even just stories. There's enough stuff online, that I can look it up and make a cup that's relevant to the person's story. Since about 2001, I've made and given away about 14,500 cups. The idea originally was, I just wanted to talk about my experiences in the 91 Gulf War. Big paintings or big sculptures seem too much, but the cup seems, an appropriate scale. It's not, there's no cultural expectation or weight, what a cup offers. So I can put pretty much anything I want on it, and it's not too offensive. I don't feel like there's a lot of, that people are very conscious of what's going on and what they're going through. So, this is some kind of small attempt to try to draw attention to the things that are still going on.